Hello there. I should be live on Facebook and Instagram. I'm just going to wait for some people to hop in. I'm going to try and talk between two screens. I have to say I feel like Instagram lighting is slightly more flattering this evening. Hi. Can you hear me okay? Laura, can you hear me on Facebook? Great, thanks so much. And can you hear me on Instagram? Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up, maybe. Brilliant, thumbs up. We are good to go. Okay, I'm just going to give a couple of minutes. Very unusually, I was very prompt this evening, mainly because I haven't cleaned up anything behind me in my kitchen. You've got me just as I am here. But yeah, we'll give a couple of minutes just for people to get set in. I can see a couple of people join in. Hello, welcome. Maybe I'll use an oil. I'll use an oil whilst we're starting. Hi Karen, nice to see you. I'm going to use balance oil. We're going to talk about this. One of my favourite oils. Hello everybody. Okay, I think I keep glancing up there because that's where my kitchen clock is, if you wondered why I was doing that. So we're going to dig in tonight. We are going to be chatting a little bit about daily habits and some sort of lifestyle tips that I want to give you, and some daily habits with essential oils and some of the other products that doTERRA offers, and how you can use them to improve your health. So thank you so much for joining me. I think that daily habits and getting some new routines is a massive part of trying to achieve the health that you want to see in your own life. And sometimes simple things can make huge changes and a huge difference. So I'm going to share some stories, some experience, some wisdom, and we're going to get going from there. So for those of you who don't know me, hi. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jen. I am a nurse by trade, and I came into contact with doTERRA essential oils almost 2 years ago. And before then I thought that essential oils were just really nice smells, hadn't really used them for anything more, but I then came in contact with doTERRA essential oils and there was something different about them. And since then we've used them for all sorts of physical and emotional issues in our home, and I've just been absolutely blown away by the power of these oils, by the amazing sort of turnaround of situations in our own home and in our own family. And because of that, I just want to share about them and share our experiences and share some education and offer our experiences and offer them to people, because if no one had told me about the oils, then I wouldn't know about them, and I'm so grateful for them genuinely each and every day. So I'm here just wanting to share more about that. So I hope that's okay. I'll try to stop fidgeting with my hair as we go on. That's annoying for us all. And I'll try not to fidget with my glasses this time. That was what I fidgeted with last time. So what are essential oils? So there may be some of you here that have got some experience, but actually, just so I've captured everyone, just a reminder on what essential oils are. So They are naturally found in the seed, the bark, the stem, the root, the flower of plants, and they're often like the plant's immune system, depending on the plant, but they can often be that, and they can then be distilled, and you get a pure essential oil from that, and then you can use them for health benefits, okay, and they all have different benefits. So there's many essential oils out there on the market, and they are all very, very different. So why is doTERRA different? Why are essential oils not equal? Which I would absolutely say that they are not. They are absolutely not equal. So why is that? Okay, so one of the things is there's a few reasons, and one of them is that doTERRA's essential oils are grown where they are natively, where the plant natively grows. So what that means is you get the most therapeutic oil because of that. So it's grown for therapeutic benefit, which is amazing, which means it can really help our health, which is fantastic. And there's lots of science behind that. Okay, now touching on science, there is so much testing that goes on in doTERRA. So other essential oil companies may say there's lots of testing, but I can believe for my family and to sit and say to you guys actually that doTERRA has the most thorough testing of any essential oil companies, and what's more, it actually produces those results for us as customers. So you can look at the bottom of your bottle of oil and it has a number on it. So I think you can see here, Instagram. So you can actually go on a website called Source to You, and you can then log on and you can see your the testing that was done on your oils, which for me as a mom, when I'm thinking about using these oils near my children, and I've had a very sick husband, and using them near here, it's really important to me that I know that they are what they say they are, that they are totally pure, and that I can trust them. And so that's been a massive thing for me. So they're absolutely pure, 100% pure, nothing else in them. And this is what's called certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils. So all oils are not equal. Okay, so now we've got that that sorted. We know what we're talking about here. So I'd just like to reiterate that actually any advice that I am giving tonight and any ways in which to use the oils is just for doTERRA essential oils only. Okay. So tonight I'd love to chat a little bit about daily habits and what we can include in our lives to help our health. And to start this, I just thought I would really like to give a really simple reminder to us all. And I'm going to link that in with the first oil that I'm going to talk about. But first of all, I'd like to give out a prize. So there will be new people on here, which it's so lovely to have you, or people who've not got not bought any oils yet with me, but actually you are so welcome here, and I hope that you learn a little bit tonight. But there are some customers here as well, actually some people that have bought essential oils and have trusted me to help them with their health journey, and for that I'm really honoured, and I would like to give a little prize to somebody tonight, and that somebody is Kelly. So Kelly, this is coming on its way to you. This is a glass water bottle, and my first lifestyle or daily habits tip for you is going to be: how much water do you drink? How much water do you drink, and is it enough? So this is a big water bottle. I think it's about, 530 mils. So you probably should be drinking about 4 of these. We should be going for about 2 litres a day if we can. Okay, so prize giving over, I'd love to introduce you to the first oil. So I'm going to talk about 5 oils. Yeah, Laura, I thought that was a good gift too. I love my glass water bottle, and I'm going to tell you why the glass is important soon. But it's got a silicone sleeve, so it's not so fragile, which I think is helpful. So, hi Mary Lou. you are so welcome. I am happy to chat along whilst you do your jobs and enjoy the class. So I'm going to talk about 5 essential oils tonight. I'm going to talk about lemon, lavender, frankincense, and 2 blends called On Guard and Balance. Okay, because doTERRA brings some of the oils and other products together and brings them into collections, and I'm going to go through one tonight. Okay, so the first oil that I'd like to talk to you about is lemon essential oil. It takes 45 lemons to get 1 bottle of essential oil, of lemon essential oil. There's 15 mils in here, which is 250 drops, and this oil is really special. It is amazing at supporting mood. It is amazing at helping the body to detoxify and cleanse. So it's an amazing one to bob into your water. So that's why I've given away the water bottle, but to encourage you to drink more water. But actually adding lemon essential oil is going to be really helpful. Now, when sometimes people like hot drinks as opposed to cold, I love essential oils or particularly lemon oil in cold water, and I have it in a bottle a lot. But actually maybe you're into more warm drinks, so actually lemon in some warm water is beautiful, even with a drop of honey. I'd argue it's even better, and it can be really supportive for any sort of scratchy throat, especially paired with one that we'll talk about after, On Guard. This is a super blend to have together in not quite boiling water, so you want to put a dash of cold in, otherwise they'll all just evaporate off and you'll just smell them as opposed to drink them. But that's amazing with some honey. Anyway, on daily habits. Now if you're sick, I'll just keep throwing in random things, I think, but anyway, daily habits. So could you put some lemon in your water? Okay, other advantages of lemon oil as opposed to actual lemon. So some people think, really? Are you really putting essential oil into your water? Yes. So you can use doTERRA oils 3 ways. So at the beginning of the class, for anyone who was on whilst I was saying hi, I put a drop of oil in my hand and I smelt it. And that's called using essential oils aromatically, so inhaling them. So I could put lemon oil in my diffuser. I could put lemon oil in my hand and inhale it, and that would be using it aromatically. Okay, I could put it in some face cream because it's a really nice cleanser and of the skin and beautifying the skin. I would meant to make sure I was safe during summer because it is you can't go out in sunlight if you put that all over your skin. But actually my favourite way is to use this internally. So instead of a slice of lemon, which is acidic, I use a lot of lemon oil. Most days I have this in my water, if not another citrus oil, and this is pH neutral. So I know it's not going to affect my teeth, and I'm super happy with that. And this is so supportive. The other thing that people have reported is that it's supportive with mood. And actually I did a study a little study, and one of the things I gave was lemon oil, and actually the feedback I had was that it did actually boost mood, which is amazing, isn't it? Amazing. Just a humble little bottle of lemon oil. Other ways that I use lemon oil in my home can be in cleaning. There is nothing better in the world than lemon oil for getting sticky marks or sticky stuff off things. I've even got permanent marker off things with lemon oil. It's amazing degreaser. So also phenomenal one to have in your cleaning kit. But for daily habits, my top tip with lemon oil is get it in your water, drink more water, and see and feel the health benefits. It's going to be really supportive for your liver, for your skin. You're going to see all these benefits. So that's the first oil. So oil number 2 is frankincense. So frankincense oils are It's one of the absolute superstars. I wouldn't really like anybody to start their oil journey without frankincense. We have a little bit of a saying of people who have doTERRA oils, which is, if in doubt, use frankincense. So actually scientifically, this is because the molecular content of the oil is so complicated. It basically means it's has so many uses, which is utterly amazing. So when I had a cough a few weeks ago, I was putting a drop of this in some coconut oil and rubbing this on my chest, and it helped me a lot. Really supportive. This can help your immunity, can help inflammation in the body. I have actually had an amazing testimony of a customer who suffered for years with internal tremors, which sort of baffled the doctors a little bit, really, and she has been taking a drop of frankincense every day and seen them vanish, seen them gone. So amazing results in terms of inflammation in the body with frankincense. And it's a cellular regenerator. Who doesn't want something that is going to slow down that aging process? So actually really supportive to your cells, really supportive to your skin. Put a drop of this in your night cream. You are going to be absolutely astounded and amazed. This is an utterly beautiful oil, and also the using it aromatically, so we just touched on that before, in terms of a drop in your hand or using it in a diffuser, is really powerful. And there's some actually amazing studies around frankincense and emotional well-being, mental well-being, and I'd really encourage you to look them up. This is, as I say, a really special oil. I've also seen amazing effects sometimes if one oil doesn't quite cut it. Adding frankincense to it is going to actually aid and accelerate the properties of the other oil. So that's super. That's really supportive for the body. So absolutely amazing, frankincense. The third oil we're going to chat about is lavender, which I've just realised isn't next to me on my side, sadly, so I'll imagine I've got a bottle of lavender. Lavender is all things calming, so think skin, mood, and anything that you can think of. So we use a lot of lavender in our home. The children will do a rollerball with, so I would further dilute. They obviously come as pure oils, but I would buy a rollerball and then make up with some fractionated coconut oil. Any questions on this, please pop me a comment or write me a message, and I'm so super happy to help you if I'm sort of steaming ahead and you're sort of brand new. But we would use lavender oil, as I say, diluted with fractionated coconut oil. The kids roll it on their feet at night. They might roll it across their head. They love it on their wrists, and they smell it as they go to sleep, and it's super supportive for sleep. You can use it in a diffuser, which we also might. If maybe it doesn't help your sleep as much as you were hoping, I would then say pair it with frankincense. Okay, so remember, frankincense is going to accelerate those properties of the lavender. Lavender is beautiful for healing, for any sort of skin. It is brilliant for calming down, winding down in the evening. If you've never had an Epsom salts bath, so they're magnesium, which is, it's a brilliant way to absorb magnesium, and maybe not a daily habit, but if you could manage to add in a bath to you weekly, I think you would see some fantastic benefits. And add in some lavender. So we tend to do like a cup of salts, and then I would put the salts in the cup, and I would put, or a little jar actually in my bathroom, and then I would literally put a couple of drops of lavender, and then I would use that in a bath. and I find that really supportive for winding down. Laura's saying she loves an Epsom salts bath with lavender. Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? And if you want something even more luxurious, you add in a bit of frankincense. Utterly beautiful. That is a lovely thing to incorporate into your routines, and a bit of self-care, a bit of self-love, isn't it? And taking those few minutes can just make such a difference to us. So that's another little tip. So hopefully there I've given you a few different ideas for lemon, frankincense and lavender. So I said I was going to talk about 5 oils tonight. I'm now going to move on to, there's 2 blends, and the first is called On Guard. Okay, so a blend just means that it's some oils that doTERRA has put together for our benefit. Lots of people ask me, could I make my own? Of course you could buy all the oils separately. Number 1, that would be much more expensive. And number 2, you're probably not going to get the quantities quite the same if you did that. But this has been brought together with all that science and research behind it to give us the benefits. So I prefer to buy to have the blend as it is done. So in On Guard we have wild orange, rosemary, eucalyptus. I'm going to check that I don't forget anything. Cinnamon and clove. Okay. This is a beautiful blend brought together for us, often called a protective blend. This is one that I use in my home to help boost our immunity. So we use it daily on our feet, diluted again into a roller bottle, or up our spine, and I would use that up and down my children's spine. And if we're not so well, I would use that more often. So when I was not here last week, because I should have been on here live last week, but I had to postpone to this week, On Guard was one that I straight away went for when I was not feeling well, because it is an absolute powerhouse, and I was better within about 18 hours, which was amazing. So yeah, this is a super oil. Also amazingly beneficial at helping in the air, so thinking about the capacity to actually clean surfaces, so you can use this in cleaning, but equally you can diffuse it and it's going to clean that air. So you know, when sometimes you have people come round with a really bad cold and you realise halfway through their visit, this is a super one to sneak in the diffuser. Lots of people tell me it smells like Christmas and they absolutely love it. When I sort of wish that you had smell-o-vision, that you could smell it. Often when I pass this around classes, someone doesn't want to pass it on. It's a really warming, rich smell. It's really beautiful. So yeah, this is an amazing oil to have in your toolkit, but also to use daily for that daily support, for that daily help, for those daily habits. And it's a special oil next that I'm going to talk about. I love this oil. This is the oil that I used at the start of the class. I dropped in my hands and really inhaled it in, and this is Balance. This is special to me, this oil. This is a blend of frankincense, hoewood, spruce, blue tansy, blue chamomile and osmanthus. And I hope I've got that right. This is an oil brought together and it's called the grounding blend. That's the other name for it. And it's an oil that essentially helps you come back to yourself. So what does that mean? What am I talking about? What does that mean? This oil is so supportive emotionally. And again, I've had another message this week about how supportive this oil has been emotionally, for those feelings of overwhelm, for some of the stress that this person had felt in their body, that actually using this oil every day. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to come on tonight, is that reminder that actually it's daily habits that change us. It's daily drinking enough water. You know, sometimes I'm brilliant at taking water and I feel great, and I have a day when I don't drink enough, and actually actually I realise I need to drink every day, and essential oils are the same. We need to be using them every day, and actually that's how they benefit us best. So balance oil I use every day. I often use it on the bottom of my feet at night. I just take the lid off. This is in fractionated coconut oil already, and I literally drop a drop on the bottom of my feet. It sounds so simple, so simple. I challenge you to have a go and use it and see and feel the benefits. There's an amazing video that you can go and look up online to looking at about how balance actually affects the inner workings of your body, and how that might affect your cells. There's some fantastic stuff around this oil. It's got some really precious oils in there, and it is phenomenal what it can do for you emotionally. The simplest thing of putting an oil on your body and actually can move you on emotionally. It's been mind-blowing to me since I have had these oils for the last 2 years, but this oil is really special. I often don't go out without it, and if you ever see me, I've not got one on tonight because I've come home from work earlier, but actually I often wear diffuser jewellery, and most of the time it will be balance oil in that. So actually I love that, because if I'm having a hard or difficult moment, I can lift up my necklace and smell my balance oil. And if my children are having a particularly challenging time and I give them a cuddle, they're going to smell the balance oil. They're going to get benefits from it as well. So this oil's special. It's also beautiful in the diffuser, and one of my favourite ever. And actually I also love it in an Epsom salts bath, bobbing some balance in. Lovely to even out those moods. That's a really supportive thing to do, and also to pair it with wild orange. That is special. If you've not tried wild orange and balance in a diffuser before, then you need to give that a go, because it's absolutely gorgeous. So this is a super oil. So we've talked about 5 oils. Why have we talked about 5 oils? Because what I wanted to bring to you as an element of tonight of how we can use these oils in an everyday setting, how we can incorporate them into our lives every day, and just talking about each different oil. I hope you've got a glimpse of what you could experience by using these 5 oils. Now, I always want to tell you how to get doTERRA into your home, because obviously if all I did was tell you about these wonderful oils, the most pure and beautiful oils in the world, but didn't tell you how to get them, I wouldn't be doing a great job at all. And obviously I want to do that. So there's a couple of ways. Some people like to buy just one oil, in which case you would buy retail and you would reach out to me and let me know. And of course that's okay, but you don't get the best price on that. So I would say that I would really encourage people, as I do, to buy them wholesale. Okay, for a wholesale membership, now the wonderful thing about having a wholesale membership is you get me, you get more of me. You get to join in my education, in Facebook groups that I'm part of, that I coach into. You get much more of me than you just are seeing on Facebook. Now this is just a glimpse of some of the education that we provide. You also get a 45-minute sit down with me to talk about you, your family, your own health issues, and for me to point you in the right direction with specific advice just for you. And in order to do that, you need a wholesale membership. You get a wholesale membership, you're going to get 25% off all your products and all your oils for a whole year, which is super. So to buy the wholesale membership, it's £24 for the year. And I was really encouraged. One of my customers said a few weeks ago that actually it's the best value of money for money, £24 that she spent last year. So that was great to hear, really encouraging. And but the best way to start with essential oils, arguably, is to buy a group of oils together, or one of the collections, which sometimes we call a kit. And if you do that, you get the wholesale membership totally free in that. So I'd like to share the rest of one of these kits that has these 5 oils that I've told you about today. So you get in it On Guard, Balance, frankincense, lemon and lavender. All those 5 oils at a 5 ml, so slightly smaller than what I've shown you with my bottles tonight, just to be clear about that. So they'd be 83 drops in each of the ones that you would get, and you'll get some other beautiful products in them. So what else do I use for my daily wellness? Okay, and this I'm describing now is all in a collection called the Daily Habbits Kit. Okay, so foundation of wellness. So let me just give you a caveat before I talk to you about this. I was 3 years ago the biggest skeptic of supplements I think that existed possibly in the world. I'm going to be really honest. I really struggled to think that if I have a good diet, why isn't it enough? Why do people say that I need supplements? I have gone on a massive journey myself with this. My husband was very, very sick with ME. He still has ME, but he is recovering, and supplements have been a huge part of getting him back on his feet. And I will forever respect the power of fully giving a full nutrition to your body, to giving your body all that it needs to thrive. And I started taking supplements myself about 18 months ago, and actually I am on the Lifelong Vitality. That's what doTERRA call their supplements. So they come like this in a little box, and there's 3 different supplements in here. So first of all, you've got your omegas. So you will have all heard of omegas. Even if you know nothing about supplements, you will have heard of omegas, and they in here you have all of your different fats. I don't have the vegan version. There is a vegan version, but I have the ones with fish oils in. So you've got the omega-3s, and yeah, you've got all the different omegas in here, the EPA, the DHA. You have also got vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E in here, and some actual essential oils in there. This is super supportive for particularly for your brain. So supportive. If you read up around fish oils, and the support that they give is absolutely incredible, and I've really felt the benefits of being on them. So this is our Mycoplex VMZ. This is, so they come together, let's just describe, they come together 3 different bottles, and you're going to take some from each during the day. A full dose is 4 of each, which is what I take. I do know people who take half, but to get the full effects of them, I would say to take them all. So this is your whole food supplement. So this is the equivalent of eating many, many fruits and vegetables, and it's got them all packed in there for you. So yes, eat as many fruit and veg you can. That's another Daily Habits tip. And we have a blackboard in our dining room, and that our kids like to write on, and our challenge currently is, can we eat 20 different fruit and veg, mainly veg, per week? And that's our current challenge. So as a family, so I would encourage you to do that. But when you add in a full supplement complex as well, the benefits are really massive. And then lastly, it's our Alpha CRS supplement, which is a cellular support. This has got all sorts in it, from green leaf tea extract to turmeric to milk thistle, which is really supportive for your liver. It's got coenzyme Q10, which is really supportive for energy production. There is all sorts in these supplements, and my experience is that I have gone from super skeptic to super believer, and that is genuinely on my experience. So I started taking them at maybe 33. Yeah, maybe, yeah, 33. And I didn't have any chronic issues going on in my life at the time. But actually, when I think about it, I had like niggly knees when I went running and just some little stuff like that. And to be honest, in the back of my mind, that question had started, oh, is this it? Am I getting to my mid-30s? You know, when I go on a hard run, are my knees just going to ache? Is that what happens? And actually, the answer is no, because what happened was I started with the supplements and all these little things fell away. So for me, I feel better in myself. My nails are stronger. I think my hair's more glossy. I've got more energy in general and less aches and pains. And that's my personal experience. And what I would say also is I've said that I wasn't dealing with any chronic health issues, but I did probably have chronic stress going on. Actually, if you've got chronic health issues, I would argue that the lifelong vitality supplements could be a daily habit that would move you even further on in your health than even I felt. So I felt a massive benefit, and I've never been without them since and wouldn't be without them. But actually, I would say that if you are suffering from any chronic problem, if you're on lots of medication, you need to talk to a pharmacist just to check out that that's okay. But actually, I think supplements are just vital for you if you have got chronic stuff going on. So we've got 5 oils, we've got a box of a massive range of supplements that are going to support your body. And what are the other things in this collection that I'm going to share? So they are Terrazyme. Terrazyme, what on earth is that? What does that even mean? Terrazyme is a digestive enzyme. This is so supportive to your body. You might think, why do I need a digestive enzyme? If you've got any digestive issues going on, even if you've got any skin issues going on, if you've got any chronic stuff going on, this is going to be supportive for your body, especially with chronic health things. The way I always think of it, really simply in my mind, is if you've got issues with energy, and would you rather that your body used your energy, your precious little energy, to digest your food, or to go and have fun with your family and enjoy quality of life? And for me, I know what I would choose, and that's sometimes how I think it's helpful to think about these, instead of sort of thinking, well, I'm not sure I need them. These are really supportive for any skin issues, but also I've heard of people have massive benefits with them if they're sort of I had heard of one lady who suffered from issues in the spring and summer in terms of sort of sneezing and things, and she found this really helped. So these are really supportive for digesting all manner of foods. So it's got things to help with fats, with proteins, with sugars, with gluten-based products, and actually this is going to be really supportive for your digestion to help you digest better, more easily. So they are so super helpful. I'm arguably saving the best to last. We've got 2 to go. This one, I do love this. This is PB Assist. This is doTERRA's probiotic. It is an amazing little thing. Let me show you. It is a capsule inside a capsule. So it's a double, can you see that? It's a double encapsulated tiny little capsule. And what that means is, why on earth have they done that? What that means is it gets to where it needs to go. It gets to where it needs, all the way down where it needs to go, which means that it's going to deliver those positive bacteria for your gut. And we know that so much of health, so much of your health is based in your gut, that it can get to where it needs to be. And that I found those really beneficial, and I didn't have massive issues with my gut at all, but actually really noticed a benefit for taking PB Assist. Really enjoyed that. Those, I tend to take them at night. You might like to try and do that. Let me know how you get on. And the last in this collection that I'm sharing with you tonight on Daily Habits is Deep Blue Rub. Has anyone experienced Deep Blue Rub? Give me a thumbs up if you have. I'm watching out. I know that there'll be some of you that have used this. This is the most tremendous cream. So it comes in a cream. It's got deep blue oil in here. So yeah, I've got a thumbs up. Some of you used it. But the oil has been made into a cream. So it's just in a tube, in a cream, super easy to use. And it is so supportive, especially for muscles. I have found this incredible for aches in my back, and also sometimes I have used this for my time of the month, and I've applied a little bit, and actually to my belly, and actually I personally have found that to be so helpful, really helpful, and this is just a standout superstar in terms of ease to use and effects. Jane haven't experienced Deep Blue Rub, so if you would like to experience Deep Blue Rub, bob me a note in the comments and I will get a little sample sent out to you. Can't really post my tube, but I have got some little sample pockets that I will post out to you. This is amazing, absolutely incredible. So really encourage you to use this. You can use this on your muscles before you go and do a load of exercise, or you might be someone who struggles with some stuff every day, and in which case you are going to see really massive benefits by using the Deep Blue Rub. So I've gone through a whole load of things there. I've gone through one of these collections with you that, as I say, is actually called the Daily Habits Kit. That if you were to start with, you would get all these things. You would get the supplements, the Terrazyme, the PB Assist, the Deep Blue Rub, and the 5 oils that we talked about: lemon, lavender, frankincense, not Deep Blue. We've got Deep Blue Rub, balance, and On Guard. This is one of the best ways that I can think of for anybody, especially the people I love, to get started with the oils, because you're going to get a sample of the oils, but then you're going to get also an experience of that ability to daily look after yourself and help move things forward. And I think at this time of year, we're really ready to move things forward, aren't we? It's a new year, it's a new start, and we really want to incorporate some really good decisions into our lives. And actually, I think if you invest in your health, you can achieve quality of life. And so I think it's I think it's fantastic. So I've shared with you what about the wholesale membership, which is £24. So with the Daily Habits Kit, you will get all of these things and a special gift from me to get you started. And the kit today is £191.75p. If you would like more information around that, please message me or comment below. I would love to get you started. So anybody who gets started with the oils with me will also get a wild orange. So you'll actually get 6 oils in your kit, and you'll be able to do that wild orange and balance combo that I told you about, that I loved, that I absolutely love. And you will get a little booklet to get you started, and some support from me, my time, my energy to help you get started with some fantastic daily habits, using your essential oils, getting them out of the bottle, on your body, into yourself, and using them to promote health and well-being, to see that 2020 could be a more healthy new year for you. And yeah, I can't stress enough how much these oils, these supplements, the Deep Blue Rub has helped our lives. We use them every day. We have seen massive benefits in our life, from mood support, especially for me and the children, and probably anyone who enters our house, in terms of the diffuser's always on, using them for mood, getting them into the limbic part of my brain. Go and look up the science, it's incredible. Can they work on emotions? They absolutely can, and be so supportive, but also to my physical body, to my children, to my husband, and my husband suffered from chronic problems, and actually to see the benefits have just been fantastic. So if this is the time for you, if it's a time for you to get started, if it's a time for you to think about your health, maybe you would like to get started with the Daily Habits kit, or maybe you would like to work out a few oils that is for you, then be in touch, reach out, and I would love to help you. So I'm going to finish. I'm just over. Has anyone got any live questions for me just before I head off? Oh, hi Anne-Marie, you just joined at the end, but I'd love you to watch back if you've got time. But if anyone else has got any questions, I would love to answer them. I'm just going to leave it a minute. I know that there's a delay on Facebook for anything coming through. Hi Rach, you just bobbed on at the end. You'll have to watch back, but I hope it's helpful. Any questions for me before I head off? I might take my own advice and go and have a big glass of water with lemon. My next live, I'm going to have my drinks bottle ready. I'm really dry mouthed now. I've been talking for 45 minutes. And I might even treat myself to an Epsom salts bath. Can't really beat that. With some oils in it, of course. So Mary-Louise just said, thank you, Jen, very informative as usual. Thanks so much, Mary-Lou, that's so kind of you. Let me know what daily habits you sneak into your life, and how you enjoy them. When you're really tired on a night shift, Mary-Lou, try a drop of peppermint in water. It will really, really wet your brain up. Let me know how you get on with that. So I'm going to leave it there. I don't think anyone's got any questions for me live, but if I've missed something and you bob it in the comments after, I would love to help you, love to support you. So be in touch, let me know what I can do to help you, and see you soon. Well, I will be back here on I think it's the 3rd of February. I hope I've said that date right now. I've said it live. It's the first Monday in February, and we're going to be doing all about emotional well-being. So February's live is emotional well-being, and we're going to do green cleaning in March. So I think that might be an active session. I'm going to say in March, let's get me live on Facebook making cleaning products. That'll be fun. But in February, it's going to be all around emotional well-being, emotional wellness. So yes, if you would like to try anything out before that live, then again, drop me a message and I would love to help you. But until then, I will see you soon. Take care.